Hello everyone, this is Stephen Balch, your instructor for Introduction to Computer Applications at Ozarka College. Today what I'm going to do is give you just a little bit of feedback on the PowerPoint Module 2 activities that I finished grading yesterday. And then I'm going to tell you what we've got coming up due for our last set of module assignments for PowerPoint Module 3. And also, I'll tell you just a little bit about the PowerPoint production exam and the final exam that we'll have coming up here in a few weeks. Okay? So the first thing is, like I said, I did finish grading the PowerPoint Module 2 activities yesterday. I believe they were due Friday of last week, Friday night. And so I finished grading those yesterday. And hopefully you've already gone in and looked at your grades for those and read the grading comments. If you haven't done that yet, go ahead and do that as soon as you can. And let me know if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. Most of you did well on the PowerPoint Module 2 activities, but there were some common errors that I'd like to go over very quickly here. A few of you had some problems with the sizing and positioning of the pictures and other objects on the slide, like the shapes and so forth. The best way to make sure that you have the correct size and the correct positioning is to use, for the size, use the height and width boxes in the sizing group on the ribbon to make sure, verify that you have the correct height and width of each of the objects on your slides. The other thing is on the positioning, remember to use those smart guides, both the horizontal and vertical smart guides that show up as you're dragging the objects on your slide. Those vertical and horizontal lines are called smart guides. We've learned that before in Module 1, but at this point you should be comfortable enough to using the sizing tools and the positioning tools in PowerPoint that you should be able to get the correct size for all of the objects on your slides and the correct positioning. If you're still having problems with that and you have questions, just let me know and I'll be glad to answer any questions that you have. So just, like I said, the best way to do that is just take your time and verify as you're inserting each picture or other object on your slide, verify by using those tools in PowerPoint. Verify the accuracy, okay? Also, a few of you had problems applying the specified transition effect to your slides. Some of you forgot to apply the duration or the effect, the specific effect that it told you to apply to your slides. Also, some of you, instead of applying the transition effect to all the slides by using the apply to all button, you didn't use the apply to all button, so it just applied the transition effect to the active slide at that time. And so just make sure that you check on those things for the next set of activities, because you'll have to do similar formatting on the Module 3 activities, and you'll want to make sure that you get those points, that you don't get deducted for not checking on those things. Okay? All right, so that brings us to what we've got coming up due next. Now, our last set of activities are not due until week 16 when we come back after the Thanksgiving break. And it just kind of happened that way. So basically, we don't have anything due this week. We don't have anything due Thanksgiving week, but we do have work due early when we come back after Thanksgiving. So because of that, I would not wait until after Thanksgiving to get started on PowerPoint Module 3. Go ahead and use this week before Thanksgiving week. Use this week to go ahead and be working on PowerPoint Module 3 That way it doesn't sneak up on you after the Thanksgiving break. And if you want to have your Thanksgiving week free from doing coursework, obviously you'll need to work on the next set of activities this week. So like I said, even though there's no work due this week, you should still be working on that last set of activities for PowerPoint Module 3. Now, in PowerPoint Module 3, we're going to kind of take what we've already learned in Modules 1 and 2 and expand on that a little bit. Specifically, we're going to learn how to insert and format a video on a slide in your presentation. Also, you're going to learn how to insert and format a chart on a slide. Also, you'll learn how to add animation effects to various objects on your slides. Some other things that you'll learn in Module 3 is you'll learn how to add a text box to a slide. And then finally, you'll learn how to add word art and format the word art on your slide. So there's quite a few new things that you'll learn about in Module 3. Some little bit more advanced features of PowerPoint. But just remember all the resources you have. Of course, you have your textbook. You have your demonstration videos that I posted on the assignment 1 page right here. And you also have of course, the specific instructions that I've included on the assignment page will help you to kind of guide you in the right direction as well. So, make use of all those resources and, like I said, get started as soon as possible this week. Don't wait until after the Thanksgiving break because you probably won't be able to get everything completed. All right? So, be working on that. Let me know if you have questions. All of the data files that you need for the assignments are on each assignment page in Miles Arca. So you have, all the pictures that you need to insert into the slides, the videos, all those things are included on the assignment pages. All right. One thing I do need to point out to you is, and this is included in the instructions for the Module 3 assignments, but the videos that you're going to need to insert into your slides are going to have to be downloaded a little bit differently than the pictures. And so I've got in here specific instructions on the assignment page on what you'll need to do to download the video and then insert it into your slide. It's going to be a little bit different process because of the way that Miles Arca automatically tries to play videos that are linked on the assignment pages. So because of that, you're going to have to use a little bit different process. So I've detailed that in the instructions, so just make sure you carefully follow those instructions. If you have problems as you're doing that, just let me know and I'll be glad to help you. All right? Let's see. The other thing I need to point out, let's go back to the activities page here, is the only thing we'll have left to do after the PowerPoint Module 3 activities will be the PowerPoint production exam, which will be available from December 2nd through the 4th, which is that Tuesday through Thursday after Thanksgiving week. And then beyond that, the only thing we'll have is the final exam. And that is under week 17. And be looking for an email later this week, probably Friday, either Thursday or Friday of this week. I will send out an email just kind of reminding you of these things that will be coming up due after Thanksgiving week. And I'll also include an email with some specific information about the PowerPoint production exam and the final exam. So be looking for that later this week. And other than that, that's all I really have for you for today. So enjoy the rest of your week and your weekend. Enjoy your Thanksgiving week. And I will talk to you sometime after Thanksgiving. Thank you.